Modern Arnis, 3 locking techniques from the basic level. Each of these are going to come from the slap off or pull off position. You've done a block check counter, you're returning a number 1 or number 2 strike, and an obstruction comes up. When this happens, yes, you can slap or pull that hand away to change the technique, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's better to keep it. So we're going to talk about that option where we're going to keep it, we're going to pass it and lock it, and then on the other side, it may be true that you're having trouble with the slap off, they're too strong. So let me explain each of those positions. So off of a number 1, if I go block check counter and I go to slap this, and he's just so strong, I can't get this away, he's probably pushing into me. Perfect. Because as he pushes into me, I'm going to turn and I'm going to bring that elbow to his ear. Now from there you see that I've kept his elbow down, I pulled it to my side, and I hit if I have to. The leverage, very interesting, as I grab a hold here, what I'm really trying to do is turn that wrist. Now I'm going to put the stick in his hand so you see the leverage. This one goes down, this one's turning. So really I'm trying to put elbow to ear. So as I do this, I'm assuming I'm getting some pushback. Well, that's okay. If I step up, I help this situation out too. He goes to the ground. We have our first technique. Okay, so we call that one wrist wrench. Off of a number 2 side, if you see here, he stopped me with thumb down. Well, this is great. I've already had the puño over top of his wrist. I'm going to trap that hand. If I step on angle using 2-step footwork and then just press down, you see that we have what we call in our school is an S-lock or a center lock. Again, when we're aiming this wrist at center, you can see why it's called center lock. The kids like to call it S-lock because it's got the curve. I'll do that one more time. Block check, there comes the stick, trap that hand, take him down. And again, I want to remind you that I'm aware that he still has his stick. This is a basic level, and basic level instruction require us to, sometimes we have to get somewhere first. I would like to think that that stick is gone, but we know better. This is a basic, and over time, you'll see that we are going to do some other things with that stick, and we're going to make sure it's gone. For now, your goal is to be able to do these 3 techniques. Okay, so the last one's armbar. This one's going to come off the pull-off. Okay, ready? So number 2 angle. I come up here, and I pass this way. Now, here, I'm going to give this action, and on the back of the bicep, or I'm sorry, the tricep, I'm going to aim down. Now, you see that it's pinned to my body. I have pressure. Now, he wants to come back up. He's going to get resistance from the pressure point in the locked elbow. This is called an armbar. Probably the most accessible technique for you out of these 3. But, you know, again, make sure that all 3 are practiced equally.